All right, guys, welcome back. I'm gonna try to make this video as short as possible. This is more of an inquiry as opposed to just a full-blown video, but I just want to talk about left hand versus right hand on a bait caster. So I fish with a left-handed bait caster. I have since I learned way back when, and I am fully right-handed, fully completely dominant right-handed, never done anything left-handed. And the reason I did it was because I came from a spinning reel. That's where I learned how to fish, on a spinning reel. And when I went to bait casting, I didn't want to switch which hand I didn't want to switch the handle, basically. I always fish with my left hand on the spinning rod, as most original spinning reels just had it on the left side. So I was so used to that, I didn't want to switch it over and switch my mechanics over. So I said, well, I'll just get a left-handed bait caster. And at the time I felt, well, that's weird. Everyone does right-handed. But now that I've been doing this for so long and been fishing and watching like those videos and just kind of thinking about it, I wonder, why do right-handed people fish with a right-handed reel? Because let me walk through some mechanics here. So when I watch people cast their bait caster, they put their right thumb, they put it like this. So even if they have they have the handle over here, they're still putting their right hand on the spool, and they will do a cast just like I do a cast. But then once the bait hits the water, they have to switch to their left hand and then start reeling with their right hand, which to me makes no sense at all, just in terms of like, why are you constantly switching it? So it's in this hand and then it's in this hand. It's just back and forth. Also, I can see some issues like if the bait gets hit immediately after landing on the water. But I mean, that's kind of like a rabbit hole. But I always found that odd. Why are you casting with this hand and then switching over and then starting to reel with this hand? That was the first thing I found weird. And then the other thing I found weird is if you play sports or do anything like athletic and like with involving like a rod of sorts. So I mean like baseball, right? In baseball, if you're let me move this out of the way. If you're a righty, you swing like this, right? So you would think as a fisherman, you would want to set the hook kind of the same way with your right hand. You want to set the hook, right? Or golfing even, you're doing it like this if you're a righty, the same way that if you're a fisherman, you're setting the hook that way. To me, it just makes complete sense, actually, that a right-handed person should actually have their hand firmly planted on the rod, and then the left hand does the real work. That way you can use your dominant hand to work the bait. Your dominant hand is usually a little bit better with like gross motor skills, and fine motor skills. So you can work the bait more precisely and effectively. And then you can also get a stronger, more coordinated hook set with that hand as well. And then the left hand is just kind of there for the ride to reel it in. I don't know, just something I've been thinking about. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts. Please put them in the comments. Let me know why I'm completely wrong or if I'm totally onto something. It's too late for me now. I'm staying with left-handed, but I just had a question. I just wondered why most people don't do this. And I did it by accident. I wasn't some genius. I just did it completely by accident. But now that I am been doing it for so long, I'm just kind of realized that I can't really understand a solid reason why someone would want to do it the other way. I don't know, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Maybe you guys have never thought about that. Maybe you don't care at all. Anyways, if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one.